The number one piece of advice that I needed to hear last year, but perhaps was not mature enough to hear last year about being a single Christian, in my case, a single Christian woman. You need counselors, mentors, and friends who are married, who obeyed the Bible, waited for marriage. So the marriage itself was founded on biblical principles, including sexual purity and chastity, and the marriage is producing good fruit. So the wife is submitted to her husband, and the husband loves his wife as Christ loved the church. As a single Christian, if you desire marriage, you need married Christian friends who appreciate and support and don't condemn Titus 2 living, the biblical callings of men and women, and the biblical roles of wives to submit, to value marriage, motherhood, and being a homemaker, and the biblical calling of husbands to lead with love. The worst decision I ever made for my mental health, for my journey, for my accountability to God as a single Christian woman in every way, including staying pure in heart and not getting double-minded, was to think that I had everything I needed as a single Christian woman surrounded by other single Christian women. That was the single worst decision I have ever made in my life for my mental health. If I could go back and get younger me to understand one thing, it would be this. If you want to wait for marriage, if you want a God-centered, Christ-centered, God-fearing marriage, if you want an equally yoked, God-fearing spouse, it begins with being humble enough to recognize that you need the counsel, leadership, and mentorship of people who already got that. That's a whole video in of itself. But it needed to be said. I'm going to leave it at that.